What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
I'm Brian.
And we're going to be talking about our latest bourbon haul, bottle haul, over the month of December. It's kind of always a big month to kind of get bottles and so forth. And I even have I got a few gifts from some people.
Yeah,
too.
I got a gift, and then I got some bottles that kind of just replenishing some things from the bar, but then also some cool bottles. So it's always fun to do these. Just kind of look back on what you got, and because like I said, this time of the year, I was hoping we might be getting something like in the real high end, but well, actually, you got one. So. You'll have to stick around later in the video to make sure you see what we snagged here.
We did have you had an opportunity, I know, of some bottles that you've been looking for, but the price range was just a little bit much.
Wasn't quite what I wanted, so I didn't pull the trigger on it.
That's okay.
So,
we're going to start off. I've got this behind the bar here. This was a Christmas gift from my in-laws, and it is a bottle bag, and this is pretty cool. I'm not going to leave it up here the whole time, but basically you can you got like 6 bottles that, you know, if you're traveling or whatever. I normally am making cocktails at their house when the family gets together. I'm having to bring my bar over. My mother-in-law saw that and got this for me. When I go on vacation, you know, usually we stop at liquor stores or stop at distilleries. And so it's nice to have something to keep the bottles in, keep them safe, all that. So really nice bag that she got off Amazon.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
You want to do your other gift items there?
Yeah.
And then we can kind of go into the bottles. I think you got more than me, so
Yeah.
after you do that, then I'll
I'm a big reader, and usually I always ask for books for Christmas in some fashion. And this year I thought I'll get some whiskey books. So this was Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey by Michael Veach. He's a historian. This is a really good read. I'm probably going to start with that one. This is one about American rye. This is Clay Risen wrote this. And then this is called Love and Whiskey. This is the story about Jack Daniel and Uncle Nearest.
Oh, cool.
So, and I think this was released last summer, and it was like a New York Times bestseller. Really kind of a cool book. Looking forward to diving into those.
Yeah, I got a $100 gift certificate to Barnes & Noble, so
There you
I
go.
might have to pick up one of those
There
too.
you
So, well, as far as on the bottle haul, so like I said, some of mine were just restocking my bar. I found this actually on sale, so I got a Sazerac Rye. Okay. It was on sale for $27.99. I thought that's a pretty good price. It's not too far from what it normally is, but I saw it. I thought, hey, snag it, replace it. I haven't opened it yet. And, but they're always good to have around. So good mixers and good.
Always love those. Mixer for me too. JTS Brown got that right ahead of Christmas. Thought I was going to use it in some cocktails. Other people gravitated towards another bottle for the cocktails, so we barely cracked into it. And then I've not been able to touch it because I got COVID and I couldn't taste it. So anyway,
no reason to taste it.
So the $15 JTS Brown has hung around.
So I'll try to work my way up price wise. So this was another Jim Beam single barrel. I went to Kentucky. It was kind of doing a bottle hunt, and we were driving around, and they had it for $18.99. So I thought I better try that, and we had some snow days here the last few days around Indiana, and I hit this one actually pretty hard. I actually really like that, and I'm hoping we're going to use this in an upcoming episode. I want to kind of feature some of the Jim Beam options, so I thought I'd go ahead and get it in stock so we had it ready to go.
Cannot beat that price. This was one that I've been looking forward to trying to get for a while. For some reason, can't get it in Indiana. I've tried to have Keith order it before and couldn't get it. But this is the Old Overholt. I like Old Overholt rye whiskey. This is 114 proof Old Overholt, and it's aged 4 years. That, I think, is $18. And my brother-in-law, sister-in-law live in Chicago, and they went to Benny's to pick that up. So.
Very cool. How's it compared to like an old granddad?
I barely was able to taste it.
Okay, so you haven't tried it. Okay.
I haven't really tried it.
Okay. And then the last of my shelfers would be the Early Times Bottled in Bond. I had a bad experience the last bottle, so I held off for about 6 months. So I saw it and I thought, I'm gonna try it, and it's so good. I was so happy that it didn't taste like a permanent marker again. It had a really good taste to it, so I was happy that Early Times, at least in this bottle, has revived itself. So
I'll try to remember to put a marker up there or a card. Not marker. It tastes like marker.
Yeah, we don't need a marker.
A card for that marker. All right. Let's see. Up next for me, since my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, I mentioned them, they got me. I'm a huge Notre Dame fan. Go Irish. Actually, they play tonight. This is going to be posted on tonight, so go Irish. Let's get a win here against Penn State. But this is the Play Like a Champion Today Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is a 5-year double oak wheated bourbon, 100 proof, and this is to commemorate Lou Holtz's 100 victories with the university. So
Very cool.
I don't know if I'll ever open it. Maybe if they win the national championship, I'll have to open it.
That'd be awesome.
And that would be a dream come true. So huge Notre Dame fan.
Okay, well, my next one would be, I guess I forgot I had one more on the cheaper side. And this one is Ritual Zero Proof Whiskey. I bought this for dry January.
Okay.
Thought I might make some cocktails, take some time off from drinking and make some cocktails with it. Tried a few. I think we're also going to do a video on that as well. Maybe, I don't know what's going to come out of it before or after this, but I'll let you know about that one. So.
Zero Proof Whiskey. This one right here, this is a really good one. I picked up a Chattanooga Founders that's been out for quite a while, but I really, really liked it and decided week before Christmas that I wanted to take it to Christmas. We didn't hit it too hard that night, but it's a really good bottle. Glad to have it.
That was one of my favorite of 2024. So
yeah.
My next one would be the Bullet 10-year rye.
Okay.
Picked that up. This is phenomenal. Really, really good stuff.
What proof is that?
95, I think.
Okay, yeah.
It is, for the money, it's around between $45 and $50. It is super, super good. I know you're a rye fan. I don't think you've tried this yet. So
no, I'm not.
You're going to have to try that because that is phenomenal. Maybe when you get your full
taste back when I'm back in order. Speaking of ryes, and I've got a few more bottles than you do, so I'll go with these two, and that'll get us caught up. I got a New Riff 6-year malted rye. I'd never had that before. Got that, really happy with that bottle. I think it was $60 Total Wine and More. And then got a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye, which is good. This one, I know everybody will kind of want to know, 131.4 proof, so it's got a lot to it. But
sounds good.
Yeah.
So my next up, I made a trip down to Jip the Creed in Kentucky and went to the distillery, and I picked this 4-grain bottle up. And I tell you what, this has been one over the last month I have just been going back to and back to. It is really solid. Not a distillery you hear a lot of, but this 4-grain is phenomenal.
Cool.
This, like I said, I'll probably pour some of it here in just a minute. It is so good.
Yeah.
And I've been trying not to hit it too hard, so I've been doing like little 1-ounce pours.
You're gonna have to make another trip.
I was like, oh my goodness, I'm putting a big old dent in it.
Next up for me, I was excited about this one, John J. Bowman. We don't see that ever in our area, so our friend Tom went and he actually went to the distillery and asked me if I wanted a bottle. I said, sure, please. I won't turn down a John J. Bowman, so got that one. I don't think I've actually ever seen this in Indiana.
No, I don't think it is in Indiana.
Oh, it's not in Indiana?
The single. Well, yeah.
I know Bowman Brothers and Isaac
is.
Yeah. I imagine it.
I've never seen a single barrel.
I imagine it is. It just doesn't make its way here.
Right. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can find it in Illinois. It's on the shelf every day. Then.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Right.
My next one would be the Wild Turkey, the 70th, the Jimmy Russell edition. Aged 8 years. I'm kind of late to the game on this one, but got an opportunity to buy one. I think same trip that Tom, when he was going down to Virginia, he called and asked if I wanted one of these, and so I picked that up for $50 at the. I don't know if he was at the distillery or where he was on the way from here to Virginia.
Yeah, somewhere.
But I got it for a good price, and that's a solid bottle.
Yeah,
happy to get it.
Yeah, cool. Big one here. I got the Russell's 15 from Vicks. Mid-December. Phenomenal pour. Interested to see how it's opened up because I haven't had it for a while. My brother-in-law, he tried it during Christmas, and he was a pretty big fan. So
13 opened up so well,
right?
And I bet you that one in 3 or 4 months is just going to be phenomenal. So.
Right.
Okay. Well, my last one is the Murray Hill Club. So Joseph A. Magnus. It's my brother gave that to me for Christmas. So anytime you get a gift from your family, it's special. And he's not a big bourbon guy, so he just walked in and said, "Hey, give me something good." My brother's really big into bourbon, and his stores set him up with this. And I'll tell you what, I've never had it before. It's got a pretty high proof. I'm trying to find it on here.
133.5, I think I saw it in the light. Shining. Yeah, it's right up here.
Oh, no, that's the batch.
Oh, that's
I don't
the
think
batch.
it's quite that high. I want to say it was like 103. I thought it was higher.
Oh, 103.
I thought it was higher. It drinks a little hotter.
Drinks a little hotter?
Yeah, but it is a really good pour. I think it's around $110, something like that, but it's a really good bottle. So.
His liquor store hit it out of the park for that one. Last one for me too also was a gift. Very special gift here. This is from our buddy. We've talked about him a couple times, and he's very generous to us, letting us try things on the show. He gifted me a bottle for a very special reason. This is the very old St. Nick Harvest Rye Whiskey. This is cask strength, 118.8 proof. I'm going to be saving that one for later on this year. I've got something in mind that I want to open it for. So really appreciate that, Tom. Wonderful friend to gift you a bottle like that. That's pretty special.
Yeah.
So.
Preservation, they just do high-end top stuff. That is a phenomenal taste bottle there. I had it in a tasting. I didn't pick one up because it is a little salty.
Yeah.
But man, it was all they offer is phenomenal.
Right.
Really good story behind
Cool
it
bottle.
too. So.
Cool bottle. So, all right. Well, that is our haul for the month of December. Looks like we got a good mix of everyday shelfers, some middle of the road stuff, and then some high-end stuff as well. Brought to you by some friends as well and some family members. So really appreciate that. Well, let us know what did you guys get over the last month. Share with us. We'd love to know.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to end this episode the same way that we always do, and that is when you're with your family and your friends, always share your whiskey.